Hey guys, how you doing? Spaceboy99 here, back with another banger of a video. So I've been looking at my YouTube ratings here, which you gotta do at some point. You can't ignore that before you start something new. So the good news is, guys, I actually laughed at my abysmal ratings. Here I got 4 views in the first 22 hours and 48 minutes. Impressions click-through rate 15%, not bad. Average view duration 2 minutes and 32 seconds. So you multiply that by 4, you get what? 10 minutes total watched from like a half-hour video among 4 people. I mean, at some point you just start to learn, that, man, people just don't watch, so don't worry. Someday they might, who knows, but until then, you're afforded the protection of just not being viewed. So it doesn't matter. Pressure's off. You can laugh it off. Keep going on your YouTube journey. Ain't nobody watching you anyway. It's alright, bro. Just keep going. If you want. And I do. Actually, I do want to just keep going. It's okay if it gets to 4 views and nobody ever watches again. There is no reprimand office where they pull you in and have a talk about your channel. It just sits there. You don't get viewed, and I'm not gonna say it doesn't hurt me. It does in some way, but you learn to laugh it off. We know what every YouTuber wants, right? Anyway, guys, I want to talk about, well, it's too late now. Spent 2 minutes and 37 seconds ranting about your channel. Think you're going to talk about something now? Well, I do actually, but I think I have ruined the video already, but I'll just keep going for my, just to keep my channel going. You gotta keep posting, guys. So, if anybody's still here and interested, I'm gonna go on. By the way, don't talk to me. I don't want you talking to me. Just because a channel's small doesn't mean you can feel like you're talking to the guy. Treat me like I'm a big channel where you're commenting to the other viewers about what I'm saying. Just because there's some dude with low view count doesn't mean you can talk to him. Just because he looks like he's on a video call on a laptop doesn't mean he's extending an invitation for you to talk to him. I'm not doing that. Don't think that's implied. I'm not extending anything to you. I appreciate your view, but I'm not asking you to talk to me. Really not, guys. Oh, okay, one of my videos has gotten 67 views. Ooh la la. Average view duration, 5 minutes and 12 seconds. Whew, you usually get one of those one-hit wonder superstars, and then the whole rest of and that was one of the first I did, and then the channel was just crap. But at least that's not thousands. I mean, there's not... Okay, then the second most viewed was 13 views. So we're talking about a ratio of... that's pretty typical for a channel. It's not like one just really took off and then I've never been able to do anything with it ever since. Except disappoint and fight back troll attack or something like that. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. You can see that YouTube gives you 48 hours last 48 hours of views. By the way, guys, like, share, and subscribe. I'm sure that'll help. Let me see. 1 view today, 12 to 1 a.m. So not too long ago. Oh, there were 2 views a few hours ago. So, you know, they're trickling in. Probably for that one video. Just that one. Nobody cares at all about the whole rest of my channel. Almost at all. It's just not getting views. But guys, you can't worry about that. Just keep posting every day, even if all you do is rant about your YouTube channel not getting views. That's fine. Anytime you're practicing your presentation skills, even if that means just getting more used to being on YouTube and getting in the habit of uploading a video every day, no matter what it is, letting people hate you if they may, not caring about that, telling them you don't want them to talk to you, but you just keep doing your channel anyway. Treat me as if I were a big name YouTuber and you can't, you can't talk to because he doesn't have time. Because that's exactly how I'm gonna act. Thanks for watching. I don't have time. You gotta start that way, because what they want you to do is get bogged down. There's all kinds of stuff they want you to do that is not in your interest. So you gotta just say thanks for watching and move on. Don't feel too personal with whoever might be watching. You don't know who they are, and you shouldn't care. You have time to develop your channel, you know, and maybe if you really don't like people, maybe you shouldn't have a channel. I mean, you know, it might just be that. It might be that you really just shouldn't do anything that involves close contact with the public. Some people can. Others, I mean, you know, it's never gonna work. I will not have 1,000 view in a day video probably anytime within the next 90 days. Probably not. And it's, you know, it's too late now in the video to try and start talking about something, so I'm just gonna cut it off here and make you know, chalk this up to a, you know, talking about YouTube channel, talking about YouTube video. Just slop one up. Who cares? Nobody cares, man. Nobody cares about your channel. You're just a dude. I mean, I want to try and get in the practice of talking at least 10 minutes. But, no, you know, there's a lot of things that a new YouTube channel is worth when it's just a guy on a laptop. Much effort is not one of those things. But there is no YouTube reprimand, as I said. Just keep going. There's nobody pulls you aside to talk about how your channel's doing. If they don't watch, they just don't watch. That's the only real metric on YouTube. You can't really go wrong. You can't do anything wrong. I mean, there's community guidelines and bans and all that. But other than that, if you're just doing a channel, you can do whatever you want, and it's not wrong. Nothing is wrong. You are free to put up family albums, you know, vacation times. You do not have to be a big time influencer. Actually, you don't even, there may or may not be ever even any intent to do that. Look, and I mean, look at a lot of those YouTubers. Vitaly went to the Philippines, made a jackass out of himself, and even changed the laws of the Philippines. I mean, guys, you might not really want to just be a big name YouTuber who... No, there are limits to what you should do, There are limits to how much you should care. There are limits to your ability to get started on YouTube, you know? I mean, if you have a mic and you have a better background and you look like this is a professional setting, you might get more views, but maybe not. Maybe not. So it's not worth putting anything into. You just keep going. You know, maybe it's discipline, maybe it's just the drive to keep going. That might be all it is. If you just have a drive in you that says, I'm perfectly comfortable with being ignored for 90 days to 6 months to a year. It doesn't matter. You just keep doing your channel, dog.